Welcome to SNR News. If a world the Earth has a twin somewhere out there, would you want to go? Then, the NASA would find it as soon as possible. That's a takeaway from a once-in-a-decade report that sets the priorities for astronomy over the next decade. In order to find such Earth-like exoplanets, NASA should build a big fancy new space telescope. Every 10 years, the National Academies of Sciences, Engineering, and Medicine advise government agencies, such as NASA and the National Science Foundation, as to what research objectives astronomers should be prioritized in the coming decade. The advisors released their latest report on Thursday, November 4, and highlighted three major research priorities. First is to better understand the nature of black holes and neutron stars. Second is to investigate how galaxies form and evolve. And lastly is to identify habitable Earth-like worlds and biochemical signatures of life in other planetary systems. On this last point, Fiona Harrison, a Caltech astrophysicist who co-chaired the committee, told NPR that the most amazing scientific opportunity ahead of us in the coming decades is the possibility that we can find life on another planet orbiting a star in our galactic neighborhood. The committee recommended that to find such planets, NASA should build a telescope that dwarfs the Hubble Space Telescope and comes equipped with infrared, optical, and ultraviolet sensors. The telescope would also carry a coronagraph, a telescopic attachment designed to block out direct light from a star so that nearby objects can be seen. Otherwise, faint exoplanets might be obscured by the light of a neighboring star that shines 10 billion times brighter than they do. The telescope would cost an estimated $11 billion to build and would ideally launch in the early 2040s. With such a telescope, you're not going to see continents on the surface of the planets. We'll see distinct little dots. Then, by analyzing the light reflected off the exoplanet, scientists could figure out the chemical composition of its atmosphere. Atmospheric evidence of oxygen, methane, and water could hint at the presence of life on the planet. Although astronomers would need to rule out other explanations for these chemical signatures, such as volcanic activity. A decade ago, such a mission would have been considered a little bit pie in the sky. But as today, scientists have identified more than 4,500 exoplanets, about 160 of which are rocky like Earth. With the ability to discover and analyze atmospheres of far-off worlds, we have a route to being able to start to answer the question, are we alone? Thank you for watching. This is DJ Lee and this is SNR News.